everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So I just finished filming another video which I'm sure you must have seen. I'm really excited to get this video done. I've been meaning to do it, so now I can finally pack these things away. So today, by the title, as you all seen, it's Guerlain, Guerlain, and more Guerlain, because that's what I did. So this is a bag that I got from the counter, which is really nice. And I am really excited about this haul. I am excited. So the first thing that I got, I wanted to start with the spring collection, the new spring collection, is the Guerlain Météorites Khôl Gardenia. And this is the box. This is the packaging, which is really lovely. I like the feel of it. It's quite light, which is unusual for Guerlain because they always make everything a little bit heavy when it comes to the packaging. I did have a little concern about the powder because I was thinking, you know, it's too light, it's not gonna look good on me because I'm a darker skin tone. And this is what it looks like. A beautiful flower. And I really love the way they did this in the 3D. You know, you don't see that very often, that makeup companies make a powder like this in this form. I mean, I was afraid to touch it because it's so pretty. Yeah, I love the 3D. And I thought, you know, looking at it is like a pearlescent, very light pink. I thought it wouldn't look good on me because it's so light, but that's not the case at all. And I'll just swatch it to show you. You don't even need to swatch that very much. You can hardly touch it and it gives you a lot of color. So this is what it looks like. And I thought at the time maybe it had the potential to look chalky, but it absolutely doesn't. And I'm just gonna blend this out with my hand. Doing this with a brush is way better. And look at that magnificent color. Look how iridescent and illuminating that is. I hope my camera is picking this up because this is really beautiful. And it just goes to show you that, you know, you shouldn't not try out something because you may think that it's not really for you. And, you know, all my fears just went away once I swatched it and I applied it with a brush. Now you can use this all over your face. This is not meant to be a review, but I'm going to use it on the high points of my cheeks, right here, on my cheekbone, on the high points. And this is gonna really give that really illuminating, radiant look. So, really love the Météorites from Guerlain. And yeah, I'm happy that I got this. The next thing that I purchased was their mascara. And if you follow me for a long time, you know how obsessed I am with the Rouge lipsticks. So when they came out with the mascara, I had to get it. And the one thing, it's really heavy from the weight, but the one thing that I like is that this one is refillable, because I always feel bad with the Rouge, like they're not refillable, like I have to throw away the packaging, and you know, it's so beautiful and I don't really want to do that. So you pull here and then the mirror comes up. I don't want to turn it around too much because it will blind you from my lighting. And then you just twist and the brush comes out. But I am going to do a separate video on this when I start using it, because I'm already testing out a few mascaras and I don't want to let air get into this one. But I can't wait to see if it, you know, delivers what it said it would. But from looking at the brush though, in the store, I thought it gave great length. It was more of a lengthening mascara, but I'm gonna have to try that out. The next thing I purchased was one of their Rouge Automatique. This one is in the color 165 called Champs-Elysees, and my sister did a video on it, and this lipstick was quite interesting. I really love the formulation of the Guerlain lipsticks. I think when it came to lipsticks, they got the formulation correctly. And Guerlain is one of the oldest makeup companies that are around. Now, the packaging, I was kind of shocked. It takes some getting used to, but it is absolutely beautiful. This packaging, if you're into collecting vintage makeup, the packaging of course, then you will realize that this is reminiscent of the 1936 lipsticks. That lipstick that they had that you could just open with one hand. And this one is very beautiful. It reminds me of a lighter, the way it opens. And when I purchased the Guerlain things, I don't know, their packaging is really good. I feel like I'm buying a piece of jewelry. And it's funny that I should say that, because Guerlain always hire the famous jewelers or artists from the Place Vendôme to create their lipstick design, and I find that to be very beautiful. That is like a piece of jewel. It's just beautiful to look at on your vanity. Now this is a beautiful fuchsia, and you know that fuchsias are my color. It is absolutely amazing. I got a tester from my makeup counter, so you can go to your makeup counter. If they have it, you can try them out. It is long lasting. The color stays put. I get up to 5 hours wear with eating and drinking, and most of the color will remain, and I just need to do small touch-ups. But I really love the formulation, and it's smooth, it's silky, and yeah, so I'm really happy that I got this, and thanks to you, sis. Because I'm a rougey girl. When it comes to Guerlain lipstick, when I go to my counter, I always choose to get the rougies because they're just my favorite. So on to the next two products that I picked up. I picked up two of the Terracotta Khôl from Guerlain, and I was talking about these with one of my friends here on YouTube. Her YouTube name is Aussie45A. Hi Linda. And she had asked me if I've ever tried out these, and I have never tried them out, so I can't tell you if I like them yet or not. I purchased black, and this is what it looks like. Again, the beautiful design of everything is, these things are like a little piece of jewel. It looks like a little potion bottle or something. And then you just twist the cap, then it comes out with a wand. And what you do, you kind of tap it off a little bit to make sure that there's not too much powder that is, flying around on it. And then you just place it between your lid, close your eyes, and just pull through. That's the concept. So this is not something that is new. I think when I went to Turkey, they had things like this. You can find this in Arabic countries, so this is not something that is new, but I love the concept, the packaging, and I can't wait to try it out and give you a little bit more feedback on that. The second color that I purchased was the number 3. It's blue, but it's more of a blue teal color. So there we go. Let me just take this off. It's more like of a blue teal color. And I wanted to have two, but this is gonna make getting dressed in the morning to go to work pretty easy, because you get a tight line and you also get you know, a beautiful eyeliner on. So I can't wait to give you some updates on this, but this is something that I'm excited about. I got the number 1 and the number 9 palette. The number 1 palette is called Le Violette, and it comes in this pouch, which I always like to keep because it does protect the compacts from scratching. I am obsessed with doing that a little because I don't like to see a scratchy, messy compact. So this is what it is. And then these are the amazing colors. I'm covering the mirror so I don't blind you. Beautiful violet colors. You can create a violet smoky eye. You can create a neutral smoky eye. So you can play around with this one a lot. You can go from a day look to a nighttime look. And the pigmentation of Guerlain shadows are off the charts. I love the pigmentation. They are extremely pigmented. And this is gonna really make my day. The next one that I purchased was the number 9. This one is called Le Noir. Here is the package once more. And this is what it looks like. And it's not as heavy as their 6 color palettes. And I have to tell you that if you should get any of the palettes, I would say the number 9 Le Noir is the best one. And this is it. This is absolutely gorgeous. Hope you can see that. And it comes with 1 applicator with 2 sides. One is rounded and this one is a little bit more pointy, so you can do a little bit of smudge work with this. Now the eyeshadow that I'm most excited about in this palette is the black one. Now I've been looking for the perfect black eyeshadow. Now look how black that is. This is a matte black. It's not charcoal, it's not anything in between, it is a matte black. Now look how the transfer is when I just place it on my hand. Look how amazing that color transfer is. It's like 1-to-1. And on my fingers there's still some because that's how pigmented these shadows are. And if you were going to get any of them, I would say the Le Noir is the best one because you can go from a smoky eye to a neutral eye. And this one is, you know, these palettes are a little bit pricey, but they do deliver. And I'm happy that I was able to get this one. I had to hold myself back from not going overboard and buying another one. I wanted to get the blue palette as well, but you know, I have enough blue eyeshadows now, so I'm good. I'm good. And then there was one more thing that I purchased, and I left this to be the last thing. It's the Météorites brush, and I just repackaged it. This is the packaging. I already used it, so I just repackaged it so I can tell you already what I think about it. It comes in this velvet pouch with the magnetic. This is something that I never saw before, that they use a magnetic clasp right here. Now the brush itself, it has Guerlain written there. The brush is very beautiful from the design and everything, but here's the but. I get that the brush needs to be a little bit rough for it to pick up the pearls to go on your face, but I find that this is extremely rough, and it pains me to tell you, but I'm a huge Guerlain fan, you know that, so I have to be honest with all my reviews. I would not repurchase this. I would not recommend that you buy this. It did not work out for me at all, and I had such high hopes. It is natural hair, and it is natural hair. I love the pink color, everything, but the only problem is that it's rough. And if I should give this a rating, it would be 2 points out of 5. So yeah, it's it's a disappointment, but you know, yeah, I don't know what to say. It pains me to say that I don't like it at all, but yeah, I guess I just have to keep it as a reminder now. Oh well. So I hope you enjoyed this haul and review. Nail polish, yes, nail polish that I'm wearing today is 515. This one is Pêche Nacré. I know this is a spring color, but I decided to start wearing my spring nail polishes already. And this is really beautiful. I love Pêche Nacré. And the lipstick, I update on the lipstick, just a quick update on the lipstick, is the number 9. And this one is Ideal Fuchsia from Givenchy. This is the one I'm wearing today. It is absolutely gorgeous. I got at least 4 solid hours wear out of it. After eating and drinking, I just needed to touch up just a little bit, but I highly recommend them. I love them, and I can't wait to get more colors. And this is the one that I was going crazy about. This one is the blue toned fuchsia color, and I really did put this to the test. It's very moisturizing. It is a satiny sheen, and I can't say anything bad about it. It does not have any scent to it whatsoever, any strong scent, plasticky scent, none of that. It just smells really beautiful, very clean, and I really like that. So if you want to pick up one of these, I highly recommend them. So thank you so much for watching. I want to wish you all a wonderful day, and until next time, bye everyone. Love you guys.